I'm going to do that over. That's stupid. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Cardboard Drafthouse. My name's Ryan.
This is Dante.
Today we're going to be playing Djinn, and we're also enjoying this Ghost Town Brewing Necrocat West Coast Pale Ale. So we have the game all set up for 2 players, and we'll go over like brief rule set, and then we'll jump right in.
All right, so we already got the board set up. I will be going first. We start with a positive and negative ability. My positive is that I start the game with an additional end game goal. We have 3 up there, but I have a 4th one I can do. And then my negative action is that whenever I do the chest action, I cannot pay keys to get the additional items I would get if I was able to use keys.
You're locked out, so to say.
Yeah.
My positive ability is that when I go to the round action spaces, I can do the same option twice. Which really will mainly affect the archives up here. When you take the round action, you're supposed to take 2 not equal benefits from over here, but I'll be able to take equal benefits if I want to. And my negative trait was that my pre-printed space for catching the djinns, one of them is locked, and I'll need to unlock it before I can use it.
Okay, so now we go to the board. As you can see, there are square and circle actions. Square are basic actions, and the circles are special actions, which are a little bit better than the basic action. And we'll just go over them in order. The first one will be the 10th action, which is the market. When we do a basic action, you can go to any of these spots and do 1 shopping action. And when you do the special action, you can go to 2 different ones. Multiple people can go to 1 section, but if you do, you have to pay them a coin or a scroll in order to go there. The following action is the Academy of Magical Arts. This is just the little diamond action. Here you just get scrolls and get magic power. Magic power is used to catch the djinns, and we'll go over that once we go over the djinns. And then the special action, you get to move your limit. As you can see in the start, we have a limit of 4, and this allows you to move it forward, letting you have additional magic power. Next is the archives. This is the book action. And here, when you do a basic action, you can perform 1 of the 5 actions. And if you do a special action, you can do 2 different ones. But in the case of Ryan, he can do 2 of the same because that is his benefit for this game. These red actions become available later on in the game. One of the actions is to place down these little secret ways that can only go on a square action. Once we do this action, we'll explain that better. But once you get all 4 of these out, you will put down a banner here, and then going forward, you will be able to perform the better action compared to the basic action. The tavern, very easily. This is the goblet. This is where, if we had this, we would drink our beers out of, but we don't. Here you hire people to help you out. These guys are always free to add to your tavern. If you do a basic action, you will grab from the top. If you do a special action, you can grab from either the top or the bottom. The bottom are stronger characters, and they also give you a key. Keys you will need to open chests, which I cannot do, or you can always trade a key for an energy, a coin, or a scroll during the game at any time. Then lastly, now we go to the catacombs. This is where you open the chest. Here, and the basic action, you will just flip one over. You get whatever resources to show. Then lastly, when you do the special action, you can do 2 instead of 1. And finally, we go to the magical items. On a basic action, you can pay 2 coins to get a cork. You need corks for your bottles, and I'll explain bottles in a little bit once we explain the djinns. And here you can buy items for you can buy a robe, a hat, or a staff. This shows you what they do. Sometimes they give you a one-time item, or sometimes they do have something ongoing benefit. You can always have more than one, but you can only wear one at a time. So as you can see, one of our end games is you need to have 2 sets to at least score 8 points. And then I'll let Ryan explain the Djinns.
Yeah, so whenever you're running around this board, if you go onto a circular spot that has Djinns there, you have to try to capture one. If you can't or you don't want to, the penalty is you just lose a magic. But capturing them is the name of the game. It gets you points, so you do want to try. When you catch a Djinn, you can always store them onto one of your open windows at the top of your board. Or if you have the matching color bottle, you can store a Djinn of that color in the bottle. And for these to truly score you at the end of the game, you also want to have a cork on the top of the bottle. Each of these is it 10 points?
10 points.
Yeah. So if you have a Djinn in a bottle corked, that'll be 10 points for you at the end of the game. And the way you catch them is by spending magic. These guys are just 4 to catch, whereas the boss Djinns are 6. Or I'm sorry, they're 4 plus an additional 2 for every little henchman that's there. Correct? True. Yeah. If you catch one of the boss guys, you do get to take a henchman away for free. But to calculate the cost of these guys, I believe it's 4, and then it's an additional 2 for every that's there. So in this situation, this guy would cost you 8 magic to catch as it stands. If you have magicians in your player area, you can flip them over or pay coins to them to have them help you catch Djinn. So if you had this person here, you could spend 2 coins. They would provide 2 magic power. And if you were catching blue Djinn, they would give you an additional magic power. And then you would flip them over so that they're used. And there are ways to reactivate those cards down the line.
Another final action I'm going to explain is the middle. The middle, you will always do the top. The top, you can either do your raise your magic to the max, your max capacity, or you can always pay 6 to capture a boss Djinn. As you can see, we have additional ones on top of the board. The bottom action you can only perform by paying the scroll cost based on your capacity. So right now, it costs 5 to do the bottom. You always do the top, and then you can choose to pay your capacity cost to do the bottom, and the bottom lets you get a bottle. Flip over 2 magicians, because every time you use one, you flip them down, or you get a cork.
Yeah.
The game will end once all the boss Djinns on the board are gone. Once that happens, we finish the round. We have play an additional round, and then last, everybody meets in the middle and does a middle action if possible. The boss Djinn can either be captured, or if both the sub Djinns get captured, this guy would run away, and then this will get refilled with 2 new Djinns.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Dante mentioned, but at the start of the game, we get to place our meeple out onto any square spot that we want and take that action. And the way the actions work in this game is you'll place your meeple at the entrance to an action and leave them there on the entrance, because moving forward, you have to move through that spot and down another path. You can never go backwards the way that you just came from. So you would leave your meeple here, and then on my next turn, I would either have to go over here to this action or over here to this action. You would leave the meeple there, and then I would have to then move over to there or to there. And so that's how you'll continue taking actions, moving around the city that way. And if I was ever to be on this spot here, and let's say Dante was here and he wanted to follow me this way, he's allowed to do that, but he would have to give me a coin if he stopped at this same spot as me. Or if somebody's in your way, you can just move through them. If he was here, he could just bypass this altogether, land on this spot. You don't have to pay a coin. That's how that would work.
All right. Final thing to talk about is that you want to try to collect the Djinns of the same color, because once you get 3 Djinns of the same color in a bottle, of their matching color, you would remove them from the game, and then you will get an additional bonus. As you can see from the back side, these are always worth 30 points, so you will not lose the points for the Djinns, but these also give you additional items, so it's something to shoot for just to get some extra resources. And you can do it up to 3 times in the game.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, these are our end game, like, goal type cards that can give you extra points. Like Dante mentioned, this one is have 2 sets of a robe, a hat, a staff. If you have 2 sets, you'll get an additional 8 points. This one is saying to have 0 mages that are from this bottom row here. These are the guys that give you keys. So that's making it a little bit harder to do the whole chest thing. And then this one would be to not unlock your last 2 spots for holding Djinns up here. So if we want to shoot for that, we won't be able to hold as many on our player boards. So that's going to be kind of a balance to try to hit.
Yep, and it's like I said, I have an additional one, and my additional one is my capacity can now go higher than 6. And if it does, I do not gain this additional 8 points I'm currently getting.
Dante drew the tile with the dragon on it, which means that he goes first. So he's the first to go.
All right, with that, I have to go into a basic action. With that, I will start in this nice book area. And with that, I will do the secret passage. I will now place a secret patch on a basic action, which I will choose one that is down my path. Where's this? There's the scissors, so I will do a tavern action to the scissors action. For these, this can either match the action you're already taking, or you can never have more than one of your own. Or going forward, Ryan cannot place the same one here. They have to be different. And that's the rules to placing a secret passage. All right, that is Ryan's turn.
I think I'll probably just grab one of these dudes. So I'm going to go to the tavern. What's the circle? Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay. We'll go to the tavern. I'll take this guy.
Whoop. All right, my turn. It could work. Okay. I'm going to go this way. First, I'm not going to fight the Djinn right now.
So you lose a magic?
No, I'm going to do it after I do my basic action. So I'm going to pay, this is the special one, so let's pay 3 coins. Mm-hmm. I will now get 2 corks. And those go somewhere in here. Oh, there they go. And I'll actually grab this, which gives me 3 magic power. I'm wasting a little bit of it, but it gives me enough to catch 1. So I will pay 4 and take this nice blue guy, put him here. All right, it's now Ryan's turn.
All right. So yeah, if I move my guy down to here, I'm going to take the tent action. And so first I'm going to go here so I can spend a coin, yeah? And I get 2 scrolls. Can you hook me up with 2 scrolls? Cool. And then since I'm doing the circular tent action, I get to do another one. I'll move up here. I'll spend 1 of my scrolls to get a, my bad. Let's get a blue bottle and a cork. Can I get a cork? Oh, they're in front of me, nice. And then I'm going to try to catch one of these Djinn. I'll spend 2 coins to use this mage. He's going to give me 2 magic plus one additional magic if I'm going for the blue, which I will do. So we'll use that guy. And then I just need to spend one of my own magic to catch this. And he can go right in there and I can cork that bottle right away.
All right, my turn. I will fall down the pad. I will go right over here. First, I will do a tavern action and just hire this person here because they're free to use. And then, oh, I don't actually have the coins to buy anything. So that was bad planning on my part.
That'll happen.
Yep. All right, that's all I can do.
All right. Yeah, it seems a little smarter to go this way. So coming through here, I'm going to land on the Academy of Magical Arts. Can you hook me up with a scroll? And that gives me 3 magic, but I'm capped out, so I'll just take the 2. And that's it.
All right, so I can go get 2 chests, or I could go to the archives and do that twice. Let's go to chest. So we'll do 2. Again, I cannot use keys, but I don't have any keys. So first one's a nice one. It's $2 and a brown bottle. All right, second one is 1 coin and 1 scroll. And again, I cannot do key action. I will not fight a Djinn. I also have no magic power, so
You can't lose any.
can't lose any.
Smart. Suppose I could go there. Yeah, that's all right. So I'm right here. I will move through here, go to the tavern, taking this guy. And then I will try to catch one of these orange Djinn. I'll give this guy $1, get a magic from him, and 1 additional if I'm going for orange. So I currently have 2 floating, and then spend the 2 to get one of these.
All right, my turn. I think what I want to do is maybe get some magic power because I don't have any. So going in this way. I will now get another scroll and 3 magic power. And that is it.
All right. Move through here. Let's go to the tents and we'll trade. I'm just on a square, so I can only do 1, but I think I'm going to go right here and I will trade one of these scrolls. Can you give me $5, please? Cool. And it's your go.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to the tent. I am gonna trade before. So I think what I wanna do is possibly get some bottles. So I'm gonna go here first. This is 2 coins. And I'll buy
2 different.
2 different ones. I already have a blue guy, so let's get this blue one. And let's get a white one, because I believe I want to catch a white one. All right, I can now do a second one. And I think what I want to do is go up here, trade one of my scrolls to get 1 more quirk, 1 more bottle, and I believe what I want to get is, I think I'll go with another white one. And with that, I will now fight this Djinn. I have 3 and I can use this for free for 4. So turn this over. Grab this white one. Since there's no more Djinns here, a little backup sub guys. This guy will go, runs away. We now refill with 2 new ones.
Yeah, in a different player counts, different amounts will come out, but for a 2-player game, when the boss Djinn runs away, you refill 2 little henchmen out the bag. So those 2 dudes will be there.
All right, and I'm gonna place this blue guy here with a cork. And I'll place this white guy here with also a cork. And it's now Ryan's turn.
All right, I will move over to the archives, and since it's a round action, I get to take 2 different ones. I like Dante's play of adding one of the secret passages. Let's add the secret catacombs one to here. And then I will also, so that was my first, and then I know I can do the same, but I will flip over one of my mages here. So that way I can try to capture this blue Djinn, spend 2 coins. So that generates me 2 magic plus 1 because I'm going after the blue. So I will spend my 1, and I don't have a spot to put him. I just realized. Oh, I need to rewind what I just did.
Yeah.
I need to unlock this instead of placing the secret passage. I knew I was forgetting something. So instead of placing my secret passage, I'm going to do this here, which will allow me to unlock this.
You get 2 magic power.
Yeah. And so I'd already spent the 1. So I'm just rewinding everything right now. So I was at 2. I get the 2 magic power from unlocking that. I already spent my 2 coins. So now I am catching the blue Djinn. I have 2 magic floating, 1 blue, spend 1 to get this dude, and I can house him here. My bad. Oh, and this flips over.
All right, I'm going to, I can either go to the tavern or I can go to the catacombs. I think I'm gonna go up here and hire one of these nice folk. They're both the same, so I'm just gonna grab one. And that is my turn.
I need bottles, man. Screwed myself. I think I gotta go to the middle space.
Oh, I'm actually at 0.
Oh, actually, no. How the heck would I do that? I need 5 scrolls to do that middle stuff? That's crazy.
You always get to the top for free, so.
I get a bump. I get 1 magic.
That seems like a winning play.
Yeah, jeez. What have I done? All right, yeah. I think I'll move to here, doing the archive action, and I will flip this here.
Oh, giving away 8 points.
I know, I have to, dude. Which gives me 2 magic, so I only get 1 out of that.
All right, I will head down this way now. As a special action, so I actually raise my limit. I get a scroll and I get 3 magic power. And I will try to catch the Djinn. So I will pay 1 coin to give me 1 plus my 3. So that's 4. I would get an additional one if I was trying to catch a blue guy, but there's no blue guys there. I will take this white purse one and can bottle him right away. And that is my turn. Go ahead.
All right, I think I'm heading the same way, but I'm at a different entrance than you. So I do get to raise my limiter up by 1. That gives me a scroll. I get a scroll and it gives me some magic, which lets me bump up by 1 here. And then I'll go for, man, so close to being able to get the boss, huh?
Yep.
But so far. Yeah, I have to just go for the brown. So that'll cost me 4, putting me down to 1. Grab this guy, place him there. That's going to cause that dude to run away. And we're going to draw 2 more out the bag. You're up.
So I can go to the catacombs or the archives. I think. No, we'll go to the archives. So we'll go this way. I think I'm gonna place another one of these. I think I'm gonna place the catacombs. And I believe I'm gonna place them here since I'm heading kind of this way. And that is it for me.
All right. I'm trying to make my way. Oops, that's you. Trying to make my way to trade.
You want to make your way downtown?
It is downtown, I think. This is down. So I'm getting a mage here. I guess we'll take this lady. And it's your go. Would you pass me the rule book, actually?
All right, I will now head up this way to another archive spot. Now this is a nicer one. I think I want to continue to place down my... And I think I want to maybe go to the tavern. So I'm going to place this right over here. And for my second one, I could get some coins. I think I will get some coins because I'm kind of close to a shop, so I will grab 2 coins. I don't have any energy, so I can't fight these Djinns, but also can't lose any energy, so I'm okay with that. Go ahead.
All right. Finally downtown. I definitely need bottles. So we're going here. I'll spend 2. Can you get 1 back, please? Thank you. Let's get a blue bottle and an orange bottle. All right. And then I'd like to keep my last coin, but I'd have to give you a scroll if I went up there, huh?
Scroll or a coin? I'll take either one.
I bet you would. I'll just go here. Spend the coin. Suppose I take a cork. I'll just bottle that dude right now.
All right, I can head to the...
Sorry, I have to fight a Djinn, which I can't do.
All right, lose 1 energy.
Smooth.
I can head down to the magical items, or I can go to the market. I would like more bottles. If I go to the market, I can also hire a person, which doesn't seem too bad. And if I go to the market, I can buy some bottles. You know what? I'm just going to go up here. It just seems, it's my guts telling me. I will do the tavern first. I will just hire this free person. Then I do have 2 coins. So I will get a top or bottom. Let's just grab this top because I'm nowhere near the bottom part. So I'll grab this. And I also get 1 cork. And this automatically gives me a second brown bottle. So I'm gonna hopefully find some brown Djinns to put in here. And that is it for me.
All right. I think we're gonna go through here, over to here, doing the square action there. So can I get a scroll? And that gives me 3 magic, and it'll be your go.
I will now head this way. Let's get 2 nice chests. First one is a coin and a scroll. And the second one is 2 coins. I have no energy, so I cannot fight any of these guys, but I also can't lose anything, so that's a win-win on my heart.
Oh, dude, I don't have any coins. What is going on here? Well, I guess I'll chance it. I'm gonna find some cool stuff in these chests. So I'm going up here. I get 2 chests. So first one, 2 scrolls. Terrible, not what I want.
Excellent.
Yeah. And next one, 2 coins. There it is, baby. So then I can try to catch one of these guys. Spend my coin to activate this. Gives me a magic, so I got 1 floating. Spend my other 3, and I will catch this blue dude. It's your go.
I think we'll head this way. We'll go this way. We'll get 3 energy, and we'll get a scroll, and that will be it for me.
All right, I am gonna go to the tent, buy some stuff. I only get 1 buy because it's a square. Yeah. We'll go here. We'll spend a scroll. Can also refresh 3 dudes, but then I suppose these guys only cost me a coin. I have no magic. Jeez, let me get 5 coins. Cool. I really need to get some secret passages out, man. What am I doing?
No. This mage will now head this way. I will perform the market actions first. I do want some bottles. So I think I'm looking pretty right now on money. So we'll head down this way. I think buying 4 bottles. No, because I also need cork. We'll have 1 cork. That's what we'll do. We'll spend 2. We'll spend 2 to buy 2 bottles. I'll take a white and another brown. Which is excellent. Now, so I want to spend, I have so many scrolls, so let's just go back up here and spend a scroll for another cork And another bottle. And I guess we'll get a blue one now. Now we can fight Djinn. I think we'll get this white one. So 3 plus this guy, 4. We'll catch this guy and we can bottle him right away, which now gives me a set of 3. So these guys now go away. These go back. I should do back. They should get shoved back to the bag.
Do they?
They do, yes. And now I get to choose one of those. So it's 2 scrolls in a bottle, 3 coins in a cork, and what is the upper one? 3 coins and...
Looks like a card, but it has a question mark, so I don't know. Gain 1 mage card of your choice from the display. You gotta pick one.
So grab a mage card. I don't need bottles. I think I'm getting corks. I would love to get one of these key guys, but I don't want to lose 8 points.
Plus, you can't even use keys.
On chests?
True.
I can use keys for other things. But, I mean, it's not worth 8 points. The mage might be better still, because I don't need anything else. I'll take 3 coins on the mage. I'll just grab a top one. I'll grab this guy that gives a +1 on the browns, since I probably will try to get some of those. All right, and I get... Once you get this, you flip it over, just to signify that I have 30 points. I need my 3 coins. Go right ahead.
We'll go there. First action will be to put out a secret passage. I think I might do... I'm gonna use my ability and do it twice. Yep, I'll put out another one right here. Oh, and then I have to fight those guys, which I can't do, and I have no magic, so I'm pulling a Dante. I'm just not gonna do anything.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go up here. I will hire another one of these free ones. There's no limit to how many of these you can have. But we'll move some of these guys over here so they can be seen. Then second we'll do this, which is just another scroll. I have so many. But we do get 3 energy, which is greatly needed. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna move on down to this spot here. I'll do my secret passage first, so I get a, that's a pretty dang good one. Orange bottle, 2 coins. Nobody's mad about that. Then I get to do one of those actions. Do I want to refresh a guy? Yeah. Sure. There.
All right. I'm going to head this way. So I actually am going to fight the Djinn first. So I will flip this person over. It gives me 1 and then 3 for 4. We'll catch this nice blue guy. Then we'll do the regular action. I will gain 3 energy. I will get a scroll. And I don't think I want to raise my limit, because I don't want to lose 8 points. So I will forego that. Go ahead.
Seems legit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to catch anything anyway. I think we'll move up here. I get to do the circular action, so I will spend $3. There you go. That gives me 2 corks, which I can use one of them right now. And then I get to buy one of these things. None of these are my favorite, but I am moving that way, I think. So I'll just take this.
Okay. I'm gonna head this way. And I think I want to place my last one of these, which I can only either go. I think because I'm going this way, we'll just place it here. With that is my 4th one of those. So this will now go over here. So moving forward, when I do the book action, I choose from here. Also, I raise my limit. So now at the beginning of my turn, if any point I'm at 0, I always start at 1. And I also get 2 energy for raising it up. So that's actually great.
Mm-hmm. You're done?
Yep, I am done.
We'll come down here to the catacomb where I will get one of these. So that's a coin and a scroll. If you can get me a coin and a scroll. And then I get the secret passage where I get to do the Academy of Magical Arts. If I can get one more scroll, and I get 1, 2, 3 magic.
All right, I will be going this way. I think I want to fight the Djinn first. But first I need to bottle up this friend. Just to be safe. So I have 5 and I can pay 1 to give me 6. So we have 6, which lets me get the boss. And because I get the boss, I also get a free one. These count as wild when putting inside a bottle, so these guys can go any color bottle.
That is true.
All right, so I have no more energy. Now I can perform 2 of the nice actions, and I don't need coins. I actually will flip over 2, so I flipped out both these free ones. And I think I'm gonna take a scroll and 2 energy. Might be. It's either that or I could just grab a key and not flip this over. If we did not have that up there, I would be all about taking the key in. But I think I will grab a scroll and just 2 energy. Seems the legit thing to do. So go ahead.
All right, I'm moving along the bottom here. I'm going to the trade hut. So I get to do 2 of those. I will, first one, move down here. I'll spend 4 coins to get 3 different bottles. It's a 3 and 1. Can I get a brown, a blue, and an orange?
Brown, blue, and an orange.
All right. And then, so that was my first. Then my next one, I think I'll move up here again. I will spend 1 scroll, and I'm going to actually refresh 3. So that way, I can go after this Djinn here. Spend 1 coin to activate this dude. Gives me a magic. So I have 1, and then I'll spend my 3 for 4 and get this. Am I allowed to swap 3 of the same at any point on my turn?
It merges right away, yeah. So go ahead.
So these go back in the bag.
Go down the bag.
These are all discarded. These are all discarded. Then I get one of these things up here. Gosh, I like the bottle, but 3 coins and a cork sounds pretty good too. I'll do the 3 coins and the cork. So take my cork, which I'm actually just put right there. And can I get 3 coins?
All right. And then that last one, you can just, it goes away because you know you can't get it anymore.
Right. And your go.
All right. I think I want to go to the shop because I need a bottle and a cork. I'll go here. I will do this first, which is 2 coins and a white bottle. Not the worst. For shopping, I will just stay where I'm at and spend a coin. That is a coin, right?
Scroll.
Scroll. Spend scroll to get a bottle. So I will get the blue one and I'll take a cork, which right away we're just gonna complete the second set. So this go back. This guy goes away. These 2 guys go back to the bag. I will now get my second one and I will get the 2 scrolls and the bottle. I think is what I want. So I'm going to trade one of these ones for 3. And I think I want a white bottle.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll go over here. That's going to give me 1 scroll and 3 magic. Can I get a scroll, please? And then secret passage, I can go to the tavern and get a person. I'll take this guy here.
All right. So let's go up here. Let's get some chests. Let's hopefully get some good stuff. That it's not really what I need. But maybe this one will give me what I need. No, that also did not give me what I need.
I don't know if corks are on chests.
There might be. I don't know. In any case, I do not... Actually, I do have energy to catch a brown one. Let's do that. I have 2 and then plus 2 more. As much as I want that other one, I think I'm okay. Just at least getting... Because otherwise I'm losing an energy. This guy now runs away, so let's add some more.
You want to do the honors?
Sure. I need brown. Brown or white if I want to try to get that third set.
Well, we threw in a bunch of white, but we also threw in a bunch of blue.
That's definitely a bunch of blue in here. And we have... Oh, look at that.
Wow.
I ask and I shall receive.
I think you had those taped to your hand or something.
You know, that special brown and white glue on my fingers.
You done?
I am done.
All right. I'm going here to the goblet area. I will take this lady here. And then I will go for the boss, I do believe. So I need 6.
Yes.
So I've got 3. And I can spend 2 coins for 4, 5. And this one is free for 6. Yeah, going for the boss, the orange, the buff doesn't matter, so I did need to do that one. So yeah, spend all my 3, 4, 5, 6. I get both of these, and I can just put them there. And now I need corks. Oh. Here we go.
I should probably head that way and then I really look at it. Oh, my energy starts at 1 because I did do that. I guess we'll go right over here. I will get another scroll plus 3 energy. And then I will do a shopping action. I just need corks. I can also flip some people and...
I think I put my dude in the wrong spot.
Okay.
I was here last time, and I gained because I went through the secret passage. Yeah, I don't know why I set my dude on the wrong spot. Sorry to derail your thoughts.
That's fine. So I need corks, and I don't need bottles. So let's just go down to pay 1 coin and get a cork. So that's the only thing to really want to do. So pay a coin because I have so many, and I will grab a cork. And I'm not going to place anybody in right now because I don't need to. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here to the market, and I think I will move up here, spend 1 scroll, and can I get 1 brown bottle? And I'll get a cork. And I'll just cork this right here.
All right, I'm gonna go down to the tent. I'll go up here first. Pay a scroll to flip over 3. And I mean, I have 3 of these free ones, so might as well. And then I'm just gonna go down here and spend another coin to get another cork. And that is it for me.
Okay. Move here to do double book action.
Oh.
I think I am placing my last one of these. I'll put it here. So that unlocks this. Finally. For my second one, I think I'll do that and get a scroll and 2 magic. Oh, and when I do that, that moves this, right?
Yep. And you get 2
So
energy.
that, and then I get 2 energy as well. Nice.
All right, I'm gonna go all the way over here. So let's get this. 2 coins and a blue bottle.
You're good?
I'm good.
Oh no. Money. Why are you doing this to me, money? It's fine. I'm going here. And I am spending, it's a square, so I can spend 2 coins to get 1 cork. And 1 of these. And gosh, again, none of them are really things I'm trying to do, but guess we'll take this. So that was this action. Then I get my secret passage to the market. Is it confirmed that you can do this at any time on your turn?
Yeah.
That's how we're playing it, at least.
Yeah.
So I can cork that, and I can do this before I do my market action. So I'm going to put these guys back in the bag, because this is going to give me some coins. This dude is just up here, huh? Those go away. These go away. I'm going to take this one that gets me 3 coins and a magician. I suppose I'll take this. Can I get 3 coins, please? That goes there. This one is just discarded now. All right, and so now I can do my market action. I've got a little bit of money to work with. Although in retrospect, I'm just gonna do the spot that I'm standing on. I thought I was gonna go somewhere else, but I'm not. So I spend one of these, I get a bottle and a cork. Can I get a brown bottle, please? And I get a cork, which I'm immediately using there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a genie in a bottle. So let's put this white one.
Christina Aguilera style or what?
Yep, Christina Aguilera style. Genie in a bottle. I actually think I need to just bottle all my dudes, just because I don't know how that all works because of the room.
Nobody knows.
Right. Well, I'll do the circle action, so I'll spend 3 coins. Here's my 3. I will get 2 corks, and I'm actually buying another one of these, so it covers this one up, which gives me another white bottle, which is excellent. Because now I will fight the boss, the Djinn, and I only need to spend one of these guys to get me to 6. Oh no, I can put 2 of them to get me to 6. That's 6, which catches both of these, which we actually can put inside these white bottles to get the 3rd set.
Whack.
So these go back in the bag, even though I don't think we're gonna pull anything from the bag anymore. This guy goes over here. This goes back. For the 3rd one, I could take 36 points, so 6 more points. Or I can get more. You know what? I'll just be simple and just take the 36. Let's take that extra points.
I think this is triggering the end game, right?
Yep. So finish the round. We play one more round, and then we'll end up in the middle, and we can do the middle.
Yeah. I mean, you already got me. So that 36 is sort of the nail in the coffin, I think. All right. Well, I was going to move over here. That's going to give me 2 treasure chests. So I get 2 coins on that one and 3 more coins. So can I get 5 coins?
5 coins?
Yep.
There you go.
And then I am going for the brown Djinn. I mean, I can just catch him straight up. I don't really have to use any mages here.
You're 1 short from catching both. You have 8. I think you can catch multiples. Or maybe you can catch one. No clue. Nobody knows.
It's true. Catching to Djinns is so hard. Yeah. Spend my 4. Get this dude. He can go right in there. And then what? We do one more round right now, and then we do the middle.
Yep.
All right.
So we clearly did not get 2 sets of clothes, so that did not happen. The other ones did happen, so that's...
Yeah, I know. I'm already losing on this one. You have that, I don't. And then you have an extra 8, which I don't. And then you have an extra 6, which I don't. So, I mean...
Yeah, the only reward points at the end of the game, I believe, are bottles and corks. I cannot get to another Djinn, so... I guess I just buy more corks and just go here. I mean, this gives me 2 energy, maybe. I might get enough to get, so this will give me... All right, we'll do this. We'll get this one. And then... And this is for this.
Yep.
I can spend 2.
Yep.
To get another core, which is a point. And actually I can buy the bottom because that actually completes a set, which then moves this up, which gives me 2 energy. And I think I can get 6 to get a... So that works out. Yeah, that is it for me.
Classic.
Oh, and I can bottle one with the Djinn. So yeah, that's points.
Start of my turn, that moves up 1. I think there's always 2 there, so the top one like flops off of the stack, I think.
Sure.
Pretty sure. I've lost anyway, so not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, like, I need to get magic if I'm gonna be able to catch a boss.
Oh, too bad the market doesn't give you... I mean, that gives you energy on a dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I could get energy and then have a guy that'll let me catch, but like I still need a bottle. But I guess at the end you could do this.
Oh, just so we know, once you get here and you get a set, you cannot make a set once we get to this part of the game. That's an important thing.
Yeah, I don't have many good options here.
What if they reskin this as Ghostbusters?
That'd be kind of sick. Run around New York.
Instead of bottles, you get the little traps.
Yeah. What would you cork them with?
Well, you mix some jank to... That will make sense. We can find something that will make sense.
Yeah.
A lock, just the lock to close the trap.
Mm-hmm. All right. Gosh.
Yeah, cool. Because then the smaller guys can be Slimers, and then the bosses could just be the Marshmallow Man.
Heck yeah.
So just be... That's the way to do it. That's what they should have done.
We're going to make it.
We can.
You heard it here first.
We just gotta buy the Ghostbuster IP.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know why I've been thinking about this so much. I should just go here. I get 1.
I mean, technically, this guy is still here because you cannot put him in the bottom until you can call him.
Really? Well, I think I've been cheating this whole game.
That's fine because you had the room. If you cheated, let us know.
My bad. Yeah, so I'm going here. I'm just doing the thing where I spend this. I get a bottle. I guess let me get a white bottle.
That's a point. Bottles are points.
Yeah, and then
You get a cork?
yeah, I get a cork as well. So now I can not cheat, and I can do this, which will.
Yep, triggers that.
Yep.
And then you just get one. The cork's a point, so that's another point.
Yeah.
Either one.
And I mean, I can get a mage, and maybe I can get a boss somehow. I don't know. We'll see.
You could. I mean, you have 1,
So I'm getting a cork,
2, 3, 4.
and I get a mage. Is there?
You could,
And then lose 8 points.
but then you get 10. So you get +2 because you will be able to bottle the boss Djinn. Oh no, but then you. No, that's not as good. Wait, because this is 8, 9.
Yeah, getting a dude will only get me to 5, huh? 1, 2, 3, and that would be 4, and I have 5. Screwed up. I screwed up somewhere. I know it. It's whatever. It's all good. I needed that lady.
Yeah.
All right.
There's the end of the round. So now we both go here. I can do a 1 because I have 3. I can pay 2 or 2, another 3. So that's 6. I can get a boss Djinn. And I can cork it. So that will be 10 points. And then for this bottom, I have 8. So I can buy, I'll just buy 2 corks because they're a point each. That makes it easy.
Yo, guess what, dude?
What?
You can do those in any order, huh?
You can do bottom and then top, yes.
I'll spend 4 scrolls to refresh 2 magicians.
That works.
So what am I at? 1? Whatever, do this. So then top I can spend 6. So there's 1. This is free for 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6 for 2 more bucks. Which gives me a boss. I guess we're supposed to be grabbing those ones. I don't know. Doesn't matter, I don't think. And I can cork him.
Yep.
Ghost busted, dude.
So we start with the top. I have 96. My second part, I have 2 remaining bottles for another 20. I have none of those. I do have 2 extra bottles and 2 extra corks for 4 points. And for my end games, I did
These
2, and I did my additional one that I had for another 24 points. So my score is 144.
Cool, man.
So Ryan
90.
has 90.
I get an additional 10 points for 1 gin in a bottle. I have no leftovers not in bottles. I only have 1 extra bottle. And for these, I only got that one because I did do that early and I did not get that. So
Ryan's score is 109. So that is a score 144 me to 109 Ryan. All right.
you're the best Ghostbuster I've ever met in my life, dude.
I hope so. Well, thank you for watching. That was our playthrough of Djinn. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comments below. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And, game and drink responsibly.
Definitely.
Thanks for watching.